Welcome back to another episode of ITU Tech Monthly, a snapshot go-to podcast focusing on the latest insights and innovations in the world of technology. Brought to you by ITU, the United Nations Agency for Digital Technologies. I'm your host, Max Jacobson-Gonzalez, and today we're spotlighting the ITU Global Youth Celebration 2025, GYC25, which is being held in Baku, Azerbaijan on the 16th of November 2025 under the theme Voices of Youth, Shaping the Digital Future. Joining me today is Roxana Widmer-Iliescu, who is Head of Digital Inclusion at ITU. And we're going to be exploring the goals of GYC25, the importance of intergenerational dialogue, and how youth are helping shape inclusive digital policies worldwide. Welcome to the podcast, Roxana.
Thank you very much, Max. I'm very happy to be here today with you and share a little bit about our excitement to participate to the Global Youth Celebration in the lead of the WTDC 25.
We're very pleased to have you here. Now, GYC 25 brings together youth and policymakers in a powerful intergenerational dialogue. I wanted to ask you, Roxana, what inspired this format and what impact do you hope it will have on global digital development strategies?
The GYC 25 was inspired by the idea that real progress in digital development happens when young people and policymakers sit at the same table, not in parallel conversation. So therefore, this intergenerational dialogue that will be moderated by the BDT director, Dr. Cosmas Lakison-Zavazava, together with a young representative, aims to bring the vision and experience helping shape global strategies that reflect both today's realities and tomorrow's aspirations.
Excellent. I love that. Youth and policymakers in the same room, not just talking at each other, but with each other. And that's a shift we need more of. How do you keep that energy going beyond the event?
I believe that this energy will be by default continued beyond the event because this event is just a celebration that was organized after the organization of the Global Youth Summit that we had between 11 and 13 of March this year in Cuba, Varadero. So actually, the young people from around the world get together in this event to ensure that their vision, their aspiration are considered within the digital transformation agenda to ensure that this aspiration, and I said vision, and also needs to access and use and to have the right knowledge of the technologies are fully incorporated and addressed by policy and decision makers. And also throughout all this, I don't know if you know a little bit about the Generation Connect Youth and Voice. We do have 184 Generation Connect Youth and Voice from 64 countries. These have been proposed by our member states and selected by ITU. And they have been going through a knowledge development program in many topics related not only to the technology and to the activities and work of the ITU, but in general. And they are actually now very well prepared to have a real impact and input in the work that they can develop jointly with the stakeholders in their respective country to advance this digital inclusion agenda and the digital development sector as a whole. And I'm very, very confident that young people in our days are very motivated to support this effort and to do a joint co-creation with policy and decision makers to advance together this agenda for a better future for all.
How does the Global Youth Celebration reflect ITU's broader mission to ensure that no one is left behind in the digital age, especially young people?
The Global Youth Celebration truly reflects the core work of the ITU development sector, and in particular the work in digital inclusion, because we want to ensure that all young people, regardless of their gender, regardless of their geographical location or ability to use technology, are equally, and the most important, equitably empowered by the digital technologies. And our goal is to make sure every young person can actively participate in the digital society, in the digital economy, and the digital environment and ecosystem as a whole. And how we are doing this is our work goes far beyond the access, the connectivity itself. We also want to address appropriate policies and strategies together with our member states to ensure that this also address the affordability of the real products and services, but also the digital accessibility compliance. So everything that is relates to principle, to the standards of the digital accessible technology, in order to ensure that every young people can use the technology for his benefit and empowerment in this digital world, in which, as you all see, every aspect of our life is impacted by or has a component on digital technologies. And finally, young people are not only our future, they are today's leaders of the digital transformation. And we truly believe that by ensuring their full inclusion and leadership, we can shape a digital world that is innovative, inclusive, and truly benefit everyone, everywhere.
GYC25 promises to be a dynamic mix of workshops, panels, and youth-led discussion. Roxana, what are you most excited to see unfold during the event, and how do you think that these activities will showcase the creativity and leadership of young participants?
Oh, Max, this is a tough question because, to be very honest, everything will be exciting during this day. I would begin with the intergenerational dialogue. I think it will be a very powerful session because we'll have the opportunity to see young people from all 6 regions engage directly with policymakers and decision makers, bringing key topics that might be shaping the digital development agenda ahead WTDC 25, or at least inspiring this agenda. This exchange of ideas, experience, and perspectives creates real impact. It's where vision meets action, where young people will bring the innovation part, the creativity, but also the urgency of their concrete needs, of their concrete aspiration, which they will want to be seen implemented. And from the other hand, the leaders will bring here their experience, their policy insights, and their global reach. So I'm convinced that together they not only be discussing the future of the digital development, but they will co-create it. And finally, I'm very trustful that this intergenerational dialogue will bring ideas to ensure that this digital future, it will be co-created in a way that is people-centered and in a way that will bring added value in everyone's life, independently of the generation. So for the current youth, but also for the future youth generations. I'm also very excited to participate in the event organized by the host country, Azerbaijan. As you know, together with the support of Azercosmos, we'll have 3 parallel events, very, very, very exciting, including interaction with cosmonauts.
But amazing.
Yes, and also to have concrete interactive dialogues on topics of interest related to the science and technology. So definitely it will be key moments in which young people and let's say concrete ideas can be discussed, brought together to co-create and perhaps to inspire some additional activities that they can further implement in order to ensure that this digital future that they want to see it and they want to lead on, it will fully respond to their aspiration and needs.
Well, Roxana, thank you very much indeed for giving us a sneak peek into what promises to be an unforgettable celebration of youth in tech. The Global Youth Celebration is a powerful reminder that youth are not just a future, they're active partners in shaping it. And to learn more about GYC25, why not visit itu.int/GYC-25. Don't forget to subscribe to ITU Tech Monthly on your favorite podcast platform for more exciting discussions on the latest technological advancements and their impact on our world. Until next time, stay curious and keep innovating. Roxana, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Max.
Tech Monthly is recorded at ITU headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, presented by me, Max Jacobson-Gonzalez, and produced and edited by Jennifer McLeod. ITU Tech Monthly, an ITU digital production.